gonna sing a little bit. Yeah? Okay. Do I give up too easy? I come from a really musical family. They're all really talented, so when I'll perform or sing something, my mom will be like, oh, you missed that note, because she knows music really well, but at the same time it's good because she'll always catch my mistakes and I'll have to work on them. Keep calling you out, hey. I was kind of discovered by a bigger artist named Wyclef. Was like, who are you? What do you do? And I'm really shy and even shyer back then. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm at school for voice. And he was like, sing me something. And I sang him something and, you know, he's like, why don't you do this? Like, why don't you be an artist? My mind was like, and then he, you know, kind of started mentoring me and teaching me all about how the industry works. And he finished his album and went on tour and he took me with him. Yeah. How's that? My first performance, I was in 5th grade and it was like a variety show. And I was the only one that sang live. Everybody else lip synced. And like, it was horrible. I was great. It was just, I was so stressed out and I had really bad stage fright that after the show on the way home, I like opened the car door and just threw up everywhere. It definitely was like a long process of finding like inner stillness of just being comfortable sharing with people and hoping they like it, you know. I remember it like it was yesterday because it was in the middle of a song and I remember looking up because I used to close my eyes a lot more. Now I keep them open, but my eyes were always usually closed. And I remember just opening my eyes and looking out and it was like dead quiet and everybody was just staring at me. Like they were with me in that exact moment. And I had never had that experience where I was like, oh, hello. At least from that moment on, I was like, oh my gosh, they're here for me. You know, like they're with me from start to finish. I moved to LA, make that real jump of committing to something and putting out some music. It's hard, you know, and then I signed to a label, I found the people I wanted to work with, and I just did it. I have yet to write about nature, really. I mean, I have a song called California, so I guess there's that. It was hard to write when I first moved here because like in New York you kind of glamorize being like masochistic. Like, you know, you feel like shit, you're hungover, like you're a tortured artist. And here like the sun's always shining. There's like a pomegranate tree outside. So when I started writing I was like, man, I'm too happy to write anything. Yeah, I've grown to know. I think you have to know what you want and take the time to figure out why you want it and then how you want to do it and stuff. It's hard to not feel the pressure to do things faster because everyone's going through material and content and releasing music and everything all the time, that you feel this pressure to stay, you know, part of the conversation and move really fast. And to a degree it is important to stay in the conversation, but I believe in quality over quantity. So, you know, if you put out really good material, that should be enough than just putting out a bunch of okay material. So I would say taking my time is the secret to my success.